I feel like most people would agree that NYX are up there in terms of being one of the best drugstore brands. And I have to say, I'm kind of interested in this new product. It's their Blurscreen 30. So, what's the 30 about? It's an SPF as well as a primer. So, there's a lot to this. So, not only does it apparently grip to the makeup, but it blurs imperfections. Good luck with that. But more importantly, it has an SPF of 30, which I have to say I am genuinely intrigued by. I have to say a massive thank you to Makeup on Your Radar for the information on this. Let's discuss. And this is available right now for $14, and I'll have an affiliate link down below if you are interested. As I said, it's a 3-in-1 blurring primer, and they say that it's up to 18 hours wear. Now, obviously with SPF, you would want to kind of be reapplying it, but as this is a primer, I would assume that you would use this in combination with an additional SPF just to really make sure that your skin is as protected as possible. Now, if the claims are to be believed, I have to say it sounds pretty darn good. It's meant to blur imperfection, grip makeup again for 18 hours and helps to protect your skin. Now, here's the thing. With a lot of SPFs, they give you that white cast, but they're saying this one doesn't, and it appears undetectable on multiple skin tones, which is quite a big claim. They also say that there's no greasy feeling, so I'd love to know what exact ingredients are in that. That sounds really, really interesting. It's infused with coconut juice and cactus flower extracts as well. And as I said, they have that big claim of no white cast, and they have shown it on a person of colour. And it does look like you're not getting any sort of white cast when you're looking at the before versus the after. So if that is to be believed, which by the way, don't believe everything you see on the internet, you know, if it is to be believed, that does sound pretty darn good. And they say that it leaves the skin feeling hydrated as well. I'm kind of wondering if that's like the coconut juice and the cactus flower. Like maybe that's what those ingredients are there for. Of course, they are being very, very strategic with this. They are saying as part of their pro tip, for blurred, long-lasting matte makeup, pair with the Bare With Me Blur Foundation and the Bare With Me Serum Concealer. So, I mean, they're like, use all of our products, please. And remember that Blur Foundation was like a really big thing at one point. I thought it was okay. It wasn't really anything to write home about. But I have to say, I do like the idea of having a primer that has some additional SPF in it. Because I use like retinol, and obviously that means that your skin is at increased risk of sun damage. So for me, I'm kind of interested in it. They've also advised that when you're using this as part of the final steps pre-foundation, that you apply this generously and evenly. Now, this makes a huge amount of sense because anytime that you're applying SPF, you need to have a decent amount of it in order to get the benefits of that skin protection. So even though you're getting X amount of product here for $14, which seems pretty good, to get the real SPF-ness out of it, you're probably going to have to use quite a bit of this. So if you're using it in the way that it's kind of dictated, you're going to run through that pretty darn quickly. However, your skin is worth protecting, so I'm not against that. I'm intrigued by this, and if it's doing all these things of like not giving you like a white cast, I'm not against it. I'd kind of half wonder about just using it by itself. Can you tell, I'm pasty, so I'm all about protecting the skin from the sun. Like I said, I use retinols, so like I have to be quite careful about that. I'm for sure intrigued. I feel like NYX is one of those really, really good drugstore brands, and they generally do things pretty darn well. There's definitely some misses, but in general, they're not bad. Let me know what you guys think. I think this is a smart time to come out with it. Obviously, we're heading into the more sunny months here, at least in the northern hemisphere. But I mean, let's be real, you need SPF all round, like all year round. So let me know what you guys think. I think this is a smart release.